Most shooters are plagued with a lack of enemy variety, and Squanch Games High on Life is no different. Shooter fans often have to fight their way through swarms of faceless enemies to rinse and repeat as they struggle to achieve the objective they aim for. It can get quite boring and repetitive as the game keeps throwing the same things at the player until they fill a bar or clear a certain number of waves. Many of these games feature slight variations, but they aren't enough to really shake up the gameplay. High on Life definitely suffers from this problem, but Squanch Games does something to break up the monotony a bit. While the ooze-covered aliens are still faceless grunts, their colorful dialogue gives them a little more life. They often make a joke about their fate or make a sly remark before the player unloads on them, and that gives them some personality. It's very similar to what Halo has done with its grunts, and can lead to some pretty funny moments. While it doesn't fix the problem, it alleviates it to the point that other shooting games might consider adding colorized dialogue. Dialogue with the enemy of life makes them more than faceless grunts. Players go through many of the same slime-covered aliens as they try to save humanity from the G3 cartel in High on Life, and it can get a little repetitive at times. The game will occasionally shake it up by throwing a larger, goo-covered alien or ants into the fight instead, but this eventually leads to the same gameplay loop and look like a chore. However, many players will come back just for the next funny line these faceless grunts spit before they die. Faceless grunts in High on Life will often taunt the player, and sometimes talking guns will taunt the enemy back. Players will sometimes hear the aliens planning what to have dinner, discussing how they wanted to die anyway so it's okay to kill them, or just talking about general things in life. It feels like aliens always have something to say, and that can be pretty funny sometimes. Squanch Games has offered a way to turn this off if it gets too annoying, but it really helps breathe some life into the constant swarming of enemies. Other FPS games could benefit from colorful dialogues. As mentioned before, Halo is one of the other great shooters that offers its enemies some hilarious dialogue as the Covenant grunts are constantly discussing something. Both games' approach to enemy dialogue makes their enemies seem little more than faceless grunts. This helps pause the replay as players are constantly distracted by laughing at the last line of dialogue they heard. Many shooters throw swarms of uncharismatic enemy types at the player, but High on Life and Halo help shake things up. Shooting hordes of enemies is a staple of shooting games, and that doesn't need to change. However, it would be nice if some of these hordes had a little more life. High on Life proved that the lack of variety in the enemy could be alleviated by a little comedy, and helped make the game better overall. While the comedy might not fit a dramatic war story like Call of Duty or a zombie title like Back 4 Blood, the developers could still cheer up their foes with more interesting dialogue. High on Life was a wild ride from start to finish, and the enemies provided plenty of hilarious moments for players. It features some of the best grunt dialogue the genre has seen in years and really helps to distract from some of the game's shortcomings. It has improved the shooter genre quite a bit and will hopefully lead to even more games including colorful dialogue in their swarms of grunts. High on Life is available now on PC, Xbox One and Xbox Series X, S. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.